Hi guys, welcome to Popcorn and Gore Gothic Grindhouse. This is part 3 of my classic TV show box series. And we're going to go ahead on and start off. We got a lot of box sets on the review. Plus, I just put in rearranged my entire media collection and added some new shelves. So I'm pretty pleased and I'll show that off later on. But let's get to the box sets. So first up, we have the Waltons in honor of the 50th anniversary. We got seasons 1 through 5. And we have seasons 6 to 9. The Waltons is one of my favorite classic TV shows. So we'll be going over my box set series from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and maybe some from the 90s, maybe. We decided to start off with the Waltons first. One of my favorite classic TV series. All right, so next up we're going to have Laverne and Shirley. It's complete first and second season. And then I upgraded to the entire season series selections. Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams. It's one of my favorites. So we have Laverne and Shirley. I did a lot of moving around and adding things, and I'm even right now I'm still getting FedEx and Amazon packages coming to the door. So as it comes in, I'll do a review on it. But I did end up getting some more, so I'll be reviewing those. But we have our Laverne and Shirley right after our Waltons, and plus I got all the shelves in. Everything is updated and all the shelves are up, so I'm pretty much pleased. And the room looks actually pretty good. So I'll do an overall room tour and added gigantic posters on the wall. I actually moved them around, so it looks pretty good. So we have Laverne and Shirley after our Waltons 50th anniversary series. So we have the complete series of Laverne and Shirley. All right, guys. Next up, we have the Lucy Show collection. I will be upgrading this to the Time Life Warner collection and upgrading her along with Carbonette. And then for the holidays, I also threw in the Colorize Lucy Kids special. Since we are not too far from Christmas. But I'm a huge fan of Lucille Ball and Carbonette. And there's the collection already put together already. We're moving on. All right, guys. So next up we have Good Times, the complete collection. all 6 episodes. Well, all 6 seasons. And then I had bought this separately sent before I got this. So this is the entire 6th season. So I remember they had this already separated. So I was like, well, because some stuff I already had got separate, and then some stuff I just went ahead and got the whole entire season. Like the Laverne and Shirley, I have seasons 1 and the 2nd season, but ended up just going ahead and getting the entire season. So we have good times. The complete series and the complete 6th season of good times. All right, guys. So next up, for my classic box set series, we have One Day at a Time, which is another one of my favorites. It's an all-time funny show, and this is the complete 1st season. I might later on upgrade and get the rest, but right now for me the 1st season was good because I kind of liked the 1st season anyway. So we have the 1st season, guys, of One Day at a Time. Plus he was funny. He didn't really fix shit. He just liked to mess around with the girls. I thought it was pretty funny. One Day at a Time. Complete 1st season. I'll slide that out. And I had organized everything too also. So everything was kind of like not too much of trouble putting things in. The shelf went up and everything went out really nice. All I had to do was just make sure I had enough room for the show. Because I literally took the whole wall just to get all this in. All right, so next up we have Kate and Allie, another one of my shows that I like. That's season 1. One of my favorites. Kate and Allie. It's definitely one of those shows from the 70s that had you kind of drawn in. Plus, I think she was cute. Kate. Allie was gorgeous too, but this was one of my favorites from the 70s. Kate and Allie. Complete season 1. So I stayed up all for past since Friday, just getting our things all in and make sure the sets all in because I had to move the whole entire theater room and move the shelves, move posters, move the beds. I mean, I was really moving. All right, so we have Charlie's Angels complete season 1. I will be upgrading this and getting the entire collection of Charlie's Angels. I'm a huge fan of Farrah Fawcett and Kate Jackson and Jocelyn Smith. That's one of my favorites. Hello, Angels. Hi, Charlie. It's one of my favorites too, also. Charlie's Angels. Pretty badass. I wasn't a fan of T.J. Hooker, but because I was going to get that, but I was like, nah, that's okay. All right, so we have Three's Company, the complete season 2. Rest in peace to John Ritter. He had passed away. But we have Three's Company, season 2. And we have Three's Company, the complete season 1. It's another one of my favorites. It's actually supposed to be right here. And no collection is not complete unless you have the complete series of I Dream of Jeannie. I'm a huge Barbara Felton fan. And I think she looks gorgeous, especially when she's out of the bottle and out for her mischief. And she's doing sometimes good deeds and sometimes bad deeds. And sometimes her family gets in the way, and then sometimes she gets a little jealous, and she tends to over exaggerate and sorts of she tries to learn as she goes along, which is what I like about her, because she's trying to adapt herself to her master, which is Major Healy. And she's also in love with Major Healy because he rescued her from her bottle on the beach. So, by Dreamer Genie, another one of my favorites. My classic box set series. So, guys, this is part 3 of my box set series, classic box sets. And since I removed everything all around and got everything all put in, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe and let me know if I'm doing my job properly. And let's talk about some box sets that you're watching during these cold winter months. And we are now approaching Christmas, so we have to do pretty much something really, really good. So I decided to bring out all the jingles and go a little bit old school like I normally do for Christmas. And I will be doing a Christmas special also in honor of the holidays. And we'll be doing something very good. So y'all guys stay tuned for that coming up on the 15th. But I got everything all dolled up in my room, and I got all the shelves in, and all the box sets are organized. So I have the rest of them that I'm going to show y'all guys that are already lined up on the floor, which already is supposed to be going in. So if y'all guys check out that part 1 that I already have too also of my box sets, classic TV box sets. This is part 2 of the box sets series, classic TV shows from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and maybe some from the 90s. So thank you guys for checking me out. But we have our Dreamer Genie complete series. I left space for all of them so that way they could just slide in. All right, so we have The Fall Guy, complete first season, which I'm a huge fan of Lee Majors also. And I'm getting this. I had this for a while, so I'm just going over some of the TV show box sets of my favorites that I always binge watch around this type of holidays, especially when it gets cold outside. I always just kind of like just bundle in and binge watch the hell out of shit. But I'm the type of binge watch whereas though I only check out what I'm kind of interested in. So and that's the same for my buying habits too also. So I only buy what I like. And growing up as a young teen, these are the shows that I grew up watching. So I was like, that's it. One day when these are available, I'm going to start collecting. So that's what I started doing. I started collecting. And I also do have the rest of the series to this also, too. Seasons 2 and Season 3 on my hard drive. But this is the complete Season 1. So I do have all of the Fall Guy. Because I started collecting on my hard drive first before media started to come back. Really, really good. And I'm glad it did because it allowed me to finish collecting. And like I said in my first video, I'm not a huge fan of streaming because you don't really own the media. I like to just, go downstairs or go upstairs or wherever I'm at and pop in that disc and go for it. And this is what I like to do. So guys, click that like button and please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. The Complete Fall Guy, Season 1. All right, so I believe I put them in order right. Okay, yeah. We have The $6 Million Man, Lee Majors, Season 4. One of my favorites too also. Show you some of that back art. So rest in peace to Oscar Goldman, because Oscar Goldman actually passed away. So we have the $6 Million Man complete season 4. And we have the $6 Million Man season 3. Let's see if we can get all the Steves out, huh? Okay. All right. And I believe this is seasons 2 and season 1 of Fall Guy. So that'll be my complete Steve Austin collection. Along with my Waltons collection, 1 through 5, and I also have 6 through 9 also, if y'all guys missed it. So we have our Fall Guy, and we have our $6 Million Man. All right, guys, so we have Lindsay Wagner, my complete Bionic Woman collection. That's season 1. There's season 3. And there's season 2. I'm a huge fan of Lindsay Wagner. And I had to get her box set. And there's a little bionic boyfriend in the back, Steve Austin. And that third, I think there's more Steve Austin, I believe. So I have to collect the rest of them too. Also, I forgot to mention that. So I'll collect the rest of the Steves when they come out. And I believe this third one has a slip cover to it. What we have our Lindsay Wagner, Bionic Woman. I ended up getting season 2 on DVD first, and then before I actually bought the whole entire collection, I was like, wow, let me upgrade the Bionic Woman. And I was like, I just stopped buying the singles and just went ahead and bought the whole damn box. Like I said, I had this for a while, guys. It's going over my collection of my Ultimate box sets, and like I said, I got my room shelves already put up and everything's looking good. Got my posters on the wall, got the lighting up right, so everything is pretty good already for the holidays. And I'm pretty much happy that everything kind of worked out the way it did. So that way I can do more reviews and more unboxings. Like I said, I'm waiting on more stuff coming now. Amazon and FedEx are dropping off stuff as 20 minutes ago and an hour ago. Waiting on a couple more packages. So once everything gets in, I'll be ready to continue to keep on going. But for right now, I got my room all dolled up for my YouTube page. So guys, click that like button and subscribe. We got more unboxings coming. We have more double features that are coming too also. And I'll be doing a tribute this year to Silent Night, Deadly Night. So y'all guys look forward to that. And it's going to be an Under the Tree edition, which is going to be good because last year I did a director's cut. But this year I'm going to do an Under the Tree edition. So y'all guys stay tuned for that. But we have Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman, along with her Bionic boyfriend, $6 Million Man. All right, guys, so here's that one that I had had the first time. This is season 1, the single. And I had bought this first because I was going to collect them all like this. But then I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get the entire Bionic Woman. So I stopped going for this one and just went ahead and got the entire Bionic Woman. So it worked out pretty good. Lindsay Wagner. All right, guys. So next up is my classic TV land collection, or TV classics. We got the Beverly Hillbillies. I won't be collecting their whole entire season 2 also, but we got the first 8 episodes in color, and behind that we have the ones in black and white also for the Beverly Hillbillies. Then we got the Dick Van Dyke and Petticoat Junction, which I'll be upgrading that collection to, also getting the entire Petticoat Junction collection. I'm waiting on that now. And we have the Dick Van Dyke Show, 8 colored seasons. Or 8 colored episodes. And then we have Petticoat Junction, which I'll be getting the entire collection of that one, of Petticoat Junction. And also I'll be getting the entire collection of Green Acres too also. So I think I'm going to be ordering that around the same time I'll be ordering Carol Burnett. And I Love Lucy entire collection. So these are TV classics. I remember growing up watching these as they came on TV. I ended up just checking them out each time it came on. It just made me that much more impressed by the show. Plus, Petticoat Junction is very funny, especially those girls. Those are very funny girls. And Beverly Hillbillies is just over the top fun. Jed is just crazy. The mother's crazy. The grandmother's crazy. The daughter's crazy. And poor old Jed, he just plumb out of his mind. Barbecuing in the backyard in the pool. She said, "What is that? A stove on wheels. Who ever heard of that?" There it is. TV classics, baby. All right, next up we have my TV land complete Stooges. 1, 2, and 3. Those are some funny brothers too also. I do also have Our Gang too also, which is another funny one. But I love the Three Stooges. They are totally badass. All right, guys, this is my Jim Henson complete first and second season of The Dinosaurs. I don't know if y'all guys remember this, but this is another classic show too also. And this baby goes around and says, "Not the mama, not the mama." But I got the baby out of the egg this time, because if y'all see my last video, I have the baby all jumping around. But this is the complete first and second season, and another one of my classics too also. I'm a huge fan of this particular show. And this show predominantly rocks. On the inside we have all the discs with the baby and all the brother and all of them put together. And this is another one of my classics that I also do have on the show. Just want to let y'all guys know. So all right, guys, we'll be moving over to the final thought for this particular shelf. So, all right, guys, this will be the first shelf, and we'll be going over to the next shelf. This is the one that's already been completed already on the first shelf. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 4th shelf on the first shelf. So we'll be going over to the second shelf, and some of the ones I do have on the floor. But I'll always do a brief end segment to let y'all guys know. Don't forget, guys, click that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Look out for some unboxings I do have coming up. I'm pretty much happy because my shelves are up and media is flying in the door fast as I can unwrap them. And this is going to be a very, very lengthy addition to my classic box sets part 2. Y'all guys get a chance to go and check out the first version that's up already right now. Thank y'all guys for giving me likes, for those who already liked it already, who already saw it, and who know about what I'm talking about the second part. This is the second part of the boxing and classic box TV sets. And we'll be paying tribute to the Waltons also. Some of my favorite shows. So guys, let's go over to the second shelf. All right, guys, this is my second shelf. This is my complete Agent 86 Get Smart collection. All of them are inside. Beautifully done. And he goes through the double door. Dun, 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 and goes to the telephone booth. And then the floor drops out. Wham, wham, and he disappears. Smoothly on our show. And there we have it. Seasons 1, Seasons 2, Seasons 3, Season 4, and Seasons 5 of Get Smart. My classic TV box set series. One of my favorite shows as I grew up watching. And still to this day, I binge watch the hell out of this particular show. And for some strange reason, I always, like I said, go to Season 1. Season 1 to me was always the ultimate. Alright. Alright, so next up, which I do have the sleeve on it now, Hogan's Heroes, the complete series, which is another one of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of the cast, and actually I binge watched this last night. I threw this on, and I think it was Season 3. And man, I laughed my ass off. Every time I pull this up, it's always funny, of course, because why not Clink and like a Stabo and Fraulein Helga and Richard Dawson, and I mean everybody's in this bitch. It's Looney Bin. I see nothing. Report. Hogan's Heroes, the complete series. One of my favorites. Alright, so next up we have Gunsmoke's seasons 10 through 12. I will be upgrading this to also and getting the entire Gunsmoke. And this is what this second shelf is going to be geared towards. On this particular shelf, I got one more shelf left on this particular shelf, and it will be actually full. So I'll be getting all the Gunsmokes. I was a huge fan of Change on S, and I love the whole show. Festus, Kitty, Doc. I mean, everybody. And I liked it when Burt Lancaster came too also. I mean, everybody was in this damn show. Change on Ness is a beast. And I also do have other westerns too also. Like I said, but I'm a Gunsmoke guy, so yeah. Gunsmoke. And I'll be upgrading this to getting the entire collection. And it will be right over here with the rest of them. Alright, so this is my ultimate westerns. With all the TV westerns inside, along with the Rifleman and all the rest of the ones. I did review this before, but y'all guys check that out on my first one. And this is a brief synopsis of what's on this particular disc. Well, box set. It's ultimate, especially if you're into westerns. It's like the ultimate. And next up, we have Gilligan's Island, my complete series collection, which is another one of my favorites. Like I said, I always go and binge watch season 1, and then next minute I'm on season 2, and then next minute I'm on season 3, which is my all-time favorite. So I normally keep all these together on this same shelf. So we have Gilligan's Island, the complete series. All right, so next up we have Batman, the complete series. Like I said, I'm not a Batman and Robin fan. I like the villains. So I like Catwoman and Joker and Riddler, and I like all those folks. Penguin and all those are my favorite. I like the damn villains. Okay, so this is what I bought this for: the villains. And then next to them, I always keep Wonder Woman, the complete first season. I also do have the second and third season too, also, which I kind of made myself a copy of. So I keep them predominantly together. I'm a huge Linda Carter fan, so I always have her together. So guys, this is my part 2 of my ultimate binge watch TV box set TV shows. Guys, click that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Let me know if some binge watch shows that you're watching for this ultimate Christmas holiday coming up we have here. And then also did the Bionic Woman. I always keep them behind because since I had the extra, I kept her right behind Wonder Woman. And that will be the first season too also. So it will be the first season of Wonder Woman, second and third season of Wonder Woman, then the first season of Bionic Woman. I keep them together. Then when I want more Bionic Woman, I go over to the other side and grab the entire collection. All right, so we have Married with Children, which is another one of my favorites too also. 262 episodes from all the seasons. Binge watch set, one of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of the Bundys. And I pretty much love what they do. And it's beautifully done on the inside, but Mill Creek had released this too also. I would love to see this in a Blu-ray form coming out. I mean, that's what they need to do. They need to release this on Blu-ray. I'll be the first one to buy this shit. Quickly, I will buy it. All right, so next up, we have that 70s show, which also I'm also a fan of this particular show too also. Donna is Hot. And this cast pretty much rocks. And they have 900 episodes altogether total. And it's all 8 seasons. The 70s show. All right, guys, so let's hit the floor and see what all the ones we have next, which are going to be going into the ultimate shelf at the bottom. And I'll be making those up and getting all the media put away. And this will be the overall shot of this particular shelf. And let's go and hit on the floor and see what we got. All right, guys, so this is some of the shelves I was working on from last night. And I had to rearrange my posters around too also. So this will be the first shelf that was moved already over to also. So I had added new panels, and I pretty much got everything pretty much ready to go. And I added padding to also as far as the media chair and throw pillars. Those are all the ones I'm going to be putting in to the collection next. So I added a theater system along with some art on the wall. So I kind of moved everything around a little bit. And on the bed, I just added throw pillars. So also decorative decor pillars. Make them look really nice. I thought they were like really badass. And this one says westerns, adventure, thriller, silent films, cartoons, romance, comedy, silent horror, B movies, adventures, thrillers. Some westerns. And this vintage pillowcases, 5-cent popcorn, 5 cents for extra butter. Did a pretty good job on the throw pillars. And over here, this one says cinema. So not bad setup at all. I'm trying to get everything all put in and wired up. And did pretty much a good job at making all that pretty much happen for the theater setup. So let's go and check out some of the media that I already had put in the shelves already for shelf 1 and shelf 2. All right, so I started at the top with the actual clapper, and you move down. My classic horror section. You move down to sci-fi fantasy. And now we're TV classic box sets, 70s and 80s, which I'm working on the right wing section. And down here I have stuff that's already burned on a hard drive that was transported to DVD, also in the filers. Like if you see that big one that says Carnival of Souls, everything in there is what I normally pull out and I play for my friends and stuff like that. So I have double showing wheels and stuff like that. I'll just grab the folders, and each folder is colorized and lets me know what to play in the wheel for my friends for the features. All right, so there's my noir section over here, Deaf and Dames. Then you go straight on down to 70s. Grindhouse, exploitation and sex exploitation, which I'm trying to organize this now, waiting on more to come into, Switchblade Sisters and all the rest. When they do, I'll upgrade that shelf, and there'll be another one that sits right beside the shelf. So I came up with an idea to add more shelves next to the shelf, and then this expanded instead of trying to take the media off the shelf and move them around. Just create another shelf and sit it beside it, and so that way one shelf will be continued sci-fi, classic sci-fi. Then we also have action adventure. And then next down we have box set series for the right side, classic series. And then this shelf is waiting for all the rest of the media to come to the third shelf. So it'll be box sets. So this is where we are now with the classic box sets. So let's get down and meet a couple of them close up and personal here. All right, so we have, first up, we have Roseanne, complete series too also. Some of my favorites. We have King of Queens, also my favorite. And then we have the Gilmore Girls collection. I'll set that case beside it. Now I'll take one of them out, show you guys what the collection is like. It's an outstanding collection. It has 2 to 3 of them that I pretty much like in the entire series. So, and this is the entire 4th season. Box set was pretty much nice, and everything worked out pretty good. Gilmore Girls. Came in a nice little tight box set too, also the way you can slide them out and stuff like that. I believe this one is 3, I think. Yep, 3rd. Gilmore Girls. Also do have Designing Women too also, along with all the rest of them downstairs. That's going to be on another box set because it's going to be a large wheel because I make up my box set TV shows make up a lot. And that's the 2nd season. So I'm gonna have to do another wheel for a box set. So like I said, it's gonna be 3 wheels total together. This is the second of my classic TV box set series for us, the classic box sets from the early 60s, 70s, and 80s. And as you can see, I got them all organized. And we'll be going over all of them, trying to get everything all put up and separated onto my binge watch list. So that way I don't have to really worry about putting things together. And like I said, I ran out of shelves very, very quickly. So I had to order more shelves and decided to come up with something different just to rearrange my room around and create some space where I could do my vlogs. And that turned out to be a whole entire extravaganza where I was moving posters and beds and everything. I mean, I was like really in here. And whenever you say that, you got to move cables too also. So, and then that goes with lighting, and then you're moving comm systems, and then you're moving cabling, and next thing you know, my whole room turned into a project. But we have Gilmore Girls. And that's the complete collection. Let's pull out another one. If y'all guys haven't seen this, y'all guys got to check it out. Don't forget, guys, click that like button and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing something really, really good. If you guys are interested. And some of my media and some movies that you like, that you saw. And there's the overall box. Easy slide on, easy slide off. All right, so we have next over, we have Ma and Pa Kettle, complete comedy collection. Some of my favorites here also. So that'll be going on the second shelf. And then we have Benson, seasons 2, first and second season. They ought to need to upgrade him too also and get him a Blu-ray going on. And we also have Soap, 2 seasons. It'll be season 1 and season 2. Another one of my favorites. Then Mama's Family. I remember these used to come on. I used to be like, oh man, I'm gonna turn this damn thing. But later on, I ended up getting it in my collection. So I was like, oh, you know what, fucking Mama's funny. So gotta go ahead and have her. So Mama's Family, one of my favorites. We also have Different Strokes, first season. What you talking about, Willis? Badass. Then we also have the second season, Different Strokes. We also have the Wayans brothers, Marlon and Sean. And we also have Night Court, which is another one of my favorites too. Also Richard Mall and all the rest of the guys. I remember seeing this for a while, so I might upgrade this too also and get the entire collection. But this is the complete first season. Night Court. All right, so moving down the line, we got Cosby Show. And this is the complete, I believe this is the 8th season. Yeah. Apologize about the glare, guys. But there was a lot of them too also that I did collect in the collection. But I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead on and start grabbing a few of the series at a time as they do come out. So that way I do have them in my lineup in case something happens. And I'm glad I did because what happened was we used to watch this on TV a lot, just like everyone else did. And next thing you know, things started leaving the TV. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sitting here wondering, like, are they doing this on purpose? Because I remember back in the '70s, they were asking everybody that came to the drive-in to sign a petition to block the cable companies from charging you for the programming that you were watching. And I was like, wow, they had a problem then in reference to them trying to control the TV. And I knew it was going to happen anyway. And then all of a sudden, if y'all guys knew, if you noticed at Walmart back then, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It might have been 3 years ago. They started removing the media from the shelves. It was like you couldn't find media at all in Walmart. Everybody started pulling media. And I knew something was going on then, that they were doing this because they wanted you to put money into streaming. Now it's nothing wrong with streaming, but to me, I think it's a bunch of bullshit because it's another way for them to capitalize on making money off of you. Plus, they're going to turn around and charge you for some shit that is fucking for free or that you were getting for free from the first time. So, air TV channels went to digital channels. Then digital channels turned into HD channels. And then it turned into pull out your pocketbook, bitch. Now I got your money. And now you can't even sit in front of your TV unless you have your credit card with you, which is totally dumb. So you know what I do? I go and pull out all this. All this here. You see? I ain't got to worry about fucking around at all. All I got to worry about doing is just keep ordering motherfucking movies. Blu-rays, DVDs, you name it. Combo packs, order. Just continue to keep ordering. This is the reason why I built this entire station, so that way I could do my media and show off the collection. And y'all guys remember this Sabrina the Teenage Witch from my first episode of my Ultimate TV Binge Watch series. Y'all guys check that out if y'all haven't get a chance to check that out. This is part 2 of my Ultimate TV series box sets. So y'all guys check this out and let me know what y'all guys think. Yeah, so we have the 8th season of The Cosby Show. All right, so next up, I believe they're still in order too. We got season 7 of The Cosby Show. So I'm going to turn them face down so that way I can put them back in order when I do get them back up. So that was complete season of 8 and complete season of 7. And we also have the complete 6th season of The Cosby Show. Which is another one of my favorites. And we also have the complete 5th season of The Cosby Show. And we also have the complete 4th season of Cosby Show. Then next up, we have the complete 3rd season of The Cosby Show. And next up, we have the complete 4th season I'm sorry, the second season of The Cosby Show. We all remember this, don't we? See, it's nice to have it where you can just pop in all your stuff and, go and watch it whenever you kind of feel like watching it. And this is the complete season 1 of The Cosby Show. Dad, I want to ask you something. I need a new car for my birthday. This shit was funny. Season 1. So, season 1, season 2, season 3. So what I'll do is I'll bring them back. So we got 8. We got 7. We got 6. We got 5. We got 4. We got 3. We got 2. And we got 1. All right, so next to my Roseanne, we got King of Queens, which is another one of my favorites. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, complete series. And we have Bewitched, which is another one of my favorites. And next up from that, we have Laverne and Shirley. Then we have Girlfriends, the complete season series. And we also have Square Pigs, along with Full House. And we have The I Love Lucy, along with Dinosaurs. I had moved those to the side, by the way. So this will be in my Christmas section. I have to go ahead and move that in the Christmas section because I normally watch those around that time. I haven't seen this yet. Still got this in the jacket. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap that and have that watch. Girlfriends is my favorite. Tracy Ross and all the rest of the girls. Came in, what was that, last month? Complete Laverne and Shirley. I have my Samantha Montgomery, Elizabeth Montgomery, Bewitched. And normally next to her, I have I Dream of Jeannie, but I Dream of Jeannie is on the other side. So what I do is I keep Bewitched and Samantha the Teenage Witch both together, as well as I do King of Queens along with Al Bundy, Married with Children, and The 70s Show. And also with Roseanne and my complete Gilmore Girls collection. So we just reviewed The Cosby Show. So now we're moving on to the second season series of Stacks. And we have the third season of What's Happening, which is another one of my favorites. Hey, hey, hey. Of the classic series box set series of shows. That'll make a nice thumb shot with it. Yep. So yeah, we got the third season of What's Happening. Hey, hey, hey. One of my favorites also. Then we got the complete, I believe this is the second season of What's Happening. Then we have the first season of What's Happening. Talk about classic box sets. And then A Different World, which I normally have next to the Cosby Show. That's why I got them in this particular order. So we have A Different World. Complete season 1. I don't think it did another one yet released, but if it does, I'll be waiting for it. Because I believe it was talk that they were trying to, but never did make it. But if it does, I'll be right there to cop it. Different World, Whipley Gilbert, and everyone else at Hillman. Different World. And also we have Facts of Life, which is another one. I think it's the complete first and second season. Now, next up, we have the complete third season of Facts of Life. Got Blair, Joe, Tootie, Miss G, and Natalie. I like how it looks like an old school book. It's pretty cool. Facts of Life. The complete third season. So first you had the seasons 1 through 2, and then you had the third season. And That's My Mama. Complete first season. One of my favorites too, also. All right, so we had the Facts of Life. Well, first of all, we had That's My Mama, old classic show. And third season, Facts of Life. First and second season of Facts of Life. Different World. Complete first season of What's Happening. Complete second season. And the third season. So we'll move them around. That way they'll be already in order when I put them on the shelves. All right. All right, guys. So here's up close and personal with the complete first season of That's My Mama. This 1 and 2. And this 3. You guys may recognize some of the characters from other shows, but just wanted to do up close and personal spotlight on That's My Mama. I didn't get a chance to review it last time, so doing it pretty much now. Another classic TV show. All right, next up. All right, so next up, guys, we have The Golden Girls, one of my favorites. And that's the complete first season. Talk about a classic show. That's very, very classic right here. Can't get no classic than TV show than this, can you? So we got the complete first season. Golden Girls. All right, so next up we have the complete second season. Golden Girls. Apologize about the glare, guys. I'm trying to now offset the lighting. Second season. And there's a third season. I was a huge fan of Betty White, so rest in peace to Betty White. Whole cast was absolutely amazing. So guys, click that like button and subscribe and let me know I'm doing something pretty good. My ultimate TV classic series box sets, part 2. This is the entire 4th season, The Golden Girls. And next up, we have the complete 5th season. And next up, we have the complete 6th season. And last but not least, we have the complete final season, season 7. Which is my ultimate tribute to the Golden Girls. So we have the complete last and final season, season 7. We have the 6th season. We have the 5th season. We have the 4th season. We have the 3rd season. And we have the 2nd season. And we have the 1st season. Now y'all guys see why I needed another shelf. Golden Girls. Plus I added some more to also favorites of Laverne and Shirley because I had the 1st and 2nd season, so I opted for the entire collection. So we'll be moving on to the 3rd one. Alright guys, so next up of my ultimate box series classic TV series, we'll be having the Jeffersons. So this would be the complete 5th season. Fifth season. All right, the complete 4th season. Finally, get your piece of the pie, huh? What you talking about, Wheezy? Complete 4th season. All right, so we have the complete 3rd season. Especially when we talking about box sets, I always kind of like the classic shows that you kind of grew up watching. You know, you always kind of want to have them. And Golden Girls, like I said, Golden Girls for me, it had to grow on me. But I found that it wasn't so bad after you really get into it, and and things got so fair. Just tries our best to try to just. And then everybody, they were all like insulting each other every 5 minutes, and that's what really drew me to the show. Versus the Jefferson, it was like bash every 5 minutes. And I kind of lost interest, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to collect it anyway, because you never know. And then look what happened. Now moving on up to the 2nd season. Y'all guys remember when Amen came out? When he was like the deacon? Well, next to the deacon in the church. That was funny too also. There was a lot of shows like that was like I didn't collect. Like I didn't get Airwolf. I didn't get A-Team. I didn't get Silver Spoons. I didn't get a lot of shows that I didn't get because I weren't really interested in them anyway. But I might do pick up Dukes of Hazzard and like I said, uh, Teacher Hooker I wasn't a fan of. Um, Family Ties I wasn't a fan of, and several others. But we got the complete second season of The Jeffersons. And last but not least, the complete first season of The Jeffersons. So let's go ahead and bring the stack back. So that way they be already there in order. Because like I said, I'm getting putting up other shelves and getting this room done. It's going to be shelves going all the way around the room. So far, I got the middle shelf up and the theater room set up. The theater, I just got to get some wires to do the second part. So I got a lot of media on the floor to be put away. And then larger box sets they come into also. Then I got another tray that needs to be put together too also. So we have the entire Jefferson's collection. Now we have the entire season collection of Sanford and Son. All 6 seasons. Sanford and Son. And then we have the entire collection of Gomer Pyle, which is not one of my binge watches that I watch. It was either that or MASH. I was like, fuck it, I'll go with Gomer Pyle, fuck it. All right, so then next up we have All in the Family complete first season. And then we have the complete second season. We have the complete third season. Meet it. And we have the complete fourth season. Oh, Archie. So many box sets. The complete fifth season. And the complete sixth season of All in the Family. So we got 6. We got 5. We got 4. We got 3. And we got 2. And we got 1. Along with our Sanford and Son complete seasons 1 through 6. And then we have Gomer Pyle's complete collection. And next up from that, we had the Jeffersons complete collection series. We have the Golden Girls complete series collection. We have What's Happening, Hey 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 complete collection 1, 2, and 3. And we had the Cosby Show complete series collection. My Pie and Kettle, and Mama's Family, along with Night Court and all the rest. And then a complete Gilmore Girls collection. Which will be at the top of the shelf along with others. And then I also got big box like this coming too, also Charmed and other stuff like that. I'm working on getting Cleopatra 2525. I'm hoping that I do get it. If I do, it'd be pretty cool. And then I got others too coming in too, also that are gigantic box sets that I go next to that too also. Like I said, I got Roseanne there. We got That's My Mama, Facts of Life, complete collections 1, 2, and 3. seasons, different strokes, Benson, and Soap, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, complete series, which is my favorite because I love the damn talking cat. Look at the cat. That cat be talking his ass off too. Some of my favorites. King of Queens, of course. I keep this next to my old buddy, all that kind of good stuff. And then also we have Bewitched. One of my favorites. Gotta love Elizabeth Montgomery. They ought to put this on Blu-ray too. Do a Blu-ray copy of this also. She has mad disc inside here too also. Maybe they need to upgrade this and put this on Blu-ray. And this one too also needs to be on Blu-ray. The complete series of Laverne and Shirley. Then we have Girlfriends. And I also do have downstairs too. Also, I do have just because you don't see it here, I have it downstairs, but that's going to be on another wheel, which I may have to do a third wheel because that's Queen Latifah and everybody else is next in line. So I have to do another wheel on that. So we got Girlfriends. So we got Square Pigs with Full House. Like I said, I do also have Designing Women. All that will be on the third wheel. So it looks like I'm going to have to make this into a third wheel. So I haven't seen this yet. Like I said, I'll be watching this up next. It's totally 80s. Topless and awesome. Have to check that out. Then also we will have the Lucy. We'll be rolling for the Christmas holiday. And we also have Dinosaurs, which I'll move those on the shelf. And we also have the complete series of Quantum Leap. The complete series of Addams Family Values. One of my favorites also. This will be going on the shelf next to Dark Shadows. So I'm creating another shelf for her, for this one. Hopefully if I can get a figurine of Myra Norma, the vampire, I can put her on the shelf too also. So I'm creating a dark theme shelf. And then also my Munsters. Gotta have the Munsters. Complete first, second season, along with Family Portrait. One of my favorites. And I also do have Witchblade too, also, which I think I had reviewed that already. So yeah, guys, this is the entire collection for this long haul update collection. This one would be my Ultimate Collection second series. You guys click that like button, subscribe, let me know I'm doing something really good, and let me know what you're putting together on your brand new shelves. And let's talk about some media. All right, guys, thank y'all for all the reviews y'all gave me on the part one. So if you guys haven't seen the part one of my Ultimate box set review, y'all guys go and check that out. This is part two of the Ultimate. Looks like it's going to be a third one. And this is going to be an Ultimate wheel. So I got everything already in. My shelves are up. So I'm pretty much happy that everything pretty much came in. And I'm bringing things back and forwards, putting things in order as they need to go along. So guys, click that like button and subscribe, and see y'all guys on the next official box set, which will be part 3. And look forward, guys, to my Under the Tree Christmas special that I got coming up soon with Silent Night Deadly Night, which will be a Under the Tree box set review for the Killer Cut review. And it's going to be Under the Tree. It's going to be ultimate. So y'all guys stay tuned to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And y'all guys, see y'all on the next one. And as always, keep collecting. Thank you guys, and see you on part 3. Peace.